Good morning, everybody. It is August, 10th of August. Is it the last day? It's close anyway. And I'm just gonna take the camera along with me today and just film a little bit as I do my daily work. I'm gonna milk the cows this morning, and then I have some harvesting to do. So anyway, just bring the camera along and take a few snapshots. It's so beautiful today. It's been really beautiful actually for the past at least a week. Very sunny but cool and dry, no humidity, just really pleasant. So it's about 7:30 in the morning and the cats have come to be fed. Our hunters. The flowers are beautiful, still blooming. And right now I wanted to show you these flowers that we planted in the cracks on the porch. This is an old house from the 1800s, so the porch is a little bit cracked, and we planted these nasturtiums and marigolds. So I like that. I think they look really nice. So I got my milking stuff here and a few treats. Some corn that we shucked. Yesterday we had it for dinner, and I'm gonna give the stuff that I shucked off to Jasmine when I milk her. She really likes it, so she's gonna have that as a treat. So I'm gonna grab this stuff and make my way towards the cow so I can milk. The ducks are out here. Hey guys, what are you doing this morning? Hey Daddy. Alright, so let me grab some something I can cut some corn from the field to and some other treats to give Jasmine. And yeah, let me just head over there. Just wanted to show you these beautiful flowers that are blooming right now, attracting lots of pollinators. And oh, look at them. Sunflowers and Mexican sunflowers. Aren't they gorgeous? And I got some nasturtiums too on the bottom, actually. Still blooming. Let's see. Right in there. And the sunflowers, I never knew how good they smelled, actually. I just assumed they didn't have a smell. I never tried smelling a sunflower until this year. But they smell unbelievably good. And look at all those bumblebees on them. So it's funny that I made this video about, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something. Just kind of focusing on insects and plants that attract beneficial insects, and urging people to, hey girls, I'm coming. Urging people to not spray and to talk to their town so that they don't spray. And so anyway, this whole thing started happening in my town now, and I've been talking to them about not spraying herbicides at Bicentennial Pond, which is a local pond that we go swimming in. So it's just funny how things work out, you know. You say something and then it's happening. You gotta do it. Alright, so I'm gonna go in here and cut some of this corn, which we've been eating. So some of the stalks, I'm just gonna cut them right out of the field and feed them to Jasmine this morning as a treat. Alright, so I just cut off some of this corn that I actually had planted too densely, but it worked out great because I'm thinning it and feeding it to the cows. So it's a good thing that I planted too much of it. And just as I'm going by here, I wanted to show you, this is a cantaloupe. It's ready and it's outstanding, really, really sweet, just really beautiful. The plants are dying back and we're harvesting the fruit, and there's quite a bit of it. You can see in there. There's also right here, been having watermelon. See it right there, that black one? It's been really good. And there are tons of pumpkins right in there. Maybe you can see, whoop, there's a big one right there. There's lots and lots of them coming along that I'm gonna need to harvest probably in the next 2 weeks. All right, so let me head. I got an armful of corn here that I'm trying to hold on to the camera as I'm walking. So a little bit hard to coordinate everything over here. This is my butternut patch right here. And they're coming along. So now I'm going to cut up this corn, make a nice little treat for Jasmine. There's Ayana. She just did her chores, and we started homeschooling again yesterday, so she's doing her animal chores in the morning, feeding the ducks and the cats and all that. And then she's gonna go in and start working on her math, and we'll be working together too a little bit later. All right, so we're ready to milk. And I got, here, let me show you the treats that I made for her. That corn, I chopped it up. I chopped up some giant zucchini in here, and I put a little bit of grain on top. She likes that. Huh, sweetheart? All right. Let's get in here. Hey, baby. How are you, Juliet? Yeah, you're going to be with your mama soon. Very soon. All right, let me get my milking station ready. Huh, sweetheart? Udder's nice and tight. Great. All right, well, I'm sorry that I can't show you the actual milking because I don't have a stand or anything for my camera or anybody to hold it for me right now. So maybe in the future, but I won't be showing you the actual hand milking today. All right, so I'm done with the milking, and the baby's now free to be with her mother. Jasmine gave me about a gallon and a half. She usually gives me anywhere between a gallon and a half and 2 gallons of milk a day, which is more than enough for us. And the baby gets all she wants to nurse to during the day. And also, I don't milk every day. I milk about 5 days a week. Oh, sweetheart, thank you so much for your milk. So good. All right, so I'm gonna head out of here now, and gotta bring the milk to the house and cool it down, and then I'm gonna head back out and start some harvesting for my sale today. Having a farm sale today every Thursday 4 to 7, so today is that day, and I'm gonna be doing a little bit of harvesting and prepping, and maybe I'll show you some of that. All right, so I'm back out in the field now, and I'm gonna be harvesting some of these lettuces here. They look really good. Some of them are embarrassingly weedy, this bed. But I'll be harvesting this bed today, and then I'm done with it. And then I'll be harvesting these beds here that look really good in the next couple of weeks, maybe a little bit today, but they're not quite up to size. But they look really good under here. I got them covered because of a woodchuck that's been raiding them. And this cover seems to be enough to keep them out. So that works. Alright, so I'm done harvesting. Harvested these lettuces. And now I'm gonna head back to the wash station and give them a wash and get them ready for my sale tonight. Alright, so I'm at the wash station right now, and I just washed and prepared some regular lettuces for tonight for sale. Here they are. See all the different kinds of lettuces that I just picked. There's romaine in there. There's like all kind of frilly and red and green. So a nice mix that I just sell as regular lettuces. And then I have this mix that I'm just about to pack up right now, just washing it. And it's the same thing where it's a whole bunch of lettuces, but it also has some arugula in it and some mustard greens. And it's really good. People love it. The chef at Oyster Club loves this mix. He orders a whole bunch of it every week. Alright, so I'm going to pack this up right now, bring it down to my cooler, and keep on harvesting. So now I'm going to head to harvest some cilantro. I'm going to show you I have a really nice stand of cilantro this time. I was really struggling at the beginning of the season because with the cilantro I find that if you don't weed it 100%, it just makes it really hard to cut once it's up to size. So this time I was better prepared and smarter, and I weeded it really well, and now it's really pleasant and easy to harvest. So here's my nice stand. I already harvested quite a bit of it yesterday, but I just got some new orders in. So I'm gonna harvest a little bit more right now. And then I'm gonna wash it and put it in the cooler. Alright, so done harvesting the cilantro. It only took about 5 minutes because it's so easy to harvest, and it's all done. It's all bunched and harvested. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a soak, get any soil off of it, and that's it. And the cows came. They seem to be following me around wherever I go in the field today, which I love. Huh, girls? You guys are such good friends. Alright, so I'm gonna keep moving over here. And I got a few more herbs to harvest. Let me just organize my stuff here. I have some parsley that I need to get. And I harvested most of the stuff yesterday, so I have to check my list. I know I have to harvest apples, but that's not my job. That's my daughter's job. So they already know about that, but they'll be harvesting apples off of these tall spindle apples here. These guys are all done already. You can see there are no more fruit on them. But these guys right here definitely have ready apples on them, as you can see. Alright, so they'll be harvesting some of that. We already made quite a bit of apple chips, dehydrated. We keep them for the winter. My daughters love them, and they're actually the ones making them. It's quite a bit of work, but totally worth it, because then in the winter you have really a nice snack, or you can take the dehydrated apples and put them in your cereal or whatever. And so they last really well. All right, so I'm walking to where the cilantro is right. The parsley. I'm walking to where the parsley is right now, which is in this jungle somewhere. I'll show you. It's kind of pretty crazy in here, actually. Oops. All right. So I'm gonna be harvesting right here. Looks pretty good. I harvested most of this bed already. See, I chopped it way down yesterday. Here's a little friend. This is a random cilantro plant that somehow got in with the parsley. And hey friend, I let it go to seed because as you can see, these guys love it. And so I just leave it as food for the pollinators. And so I'm gonna get on with my harvest now. All right, so done washing. Here's my cilantro. And right here, back here is the parsley. Don't they look good? I'm gonna pack them up now and bring them to the cooler. And I'm gonna head in the house, get myself some lunch, and keep moving. I have to check on the girls, make sure they're all set with their homework. They don't need any help from me. And then I'm gonna go upstairs in my little store and start setting up for the sale. Okay, so I'm all set up now. I have everything prepared. It's about half an hour before customers start coming. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit what my little store looks like. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you just an overall view, and then I'll point out some of the things that I'm selling today, some of which you saw me harvest. So these are my tomatoes, which I didn't harvest today, but I harvested yesterday and in the previous days. So different kinds of tomato, Roma tomatoes, regular tomatoes, and a whole bunch of heirloom tomatoes. And then here I have some cucumbers and zucchini, which I also harvested yesterday. And onions that have been drying were harvested, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Garlic. And these are, most of the stuff we sell is actually from here, from this farm, but we do buy in a couple of things. So these cards from a local artist, we buy that in, and we buy in this maple syrup from Colin McMullen that we used to work with together, and he still sells us his maple syrup, and he's got his really cool labels, lots of statements on them. And then here are the carrots that I'm selling, are carrots and eggplant. Harvested these yesterday. And red peppers, sweet red peppers. I harvested these yesterday as well. And this table here is my checkout station, where I input everything and tell people their total. And then here I'm selling these gorgeous bouquets that come from Sweet Acre Farm, our friends in Lebanon. We buy a few things from them that we don't grow ourselves. And they're a very high integrity farm. They farm the same way that we do, without any sprays. And anyway, so we like them a lot and we buy some of their stuff. And behind here is my basil that I harvested yesterday. And then in here I have my lettuces that I showed you today. So these we used to sell in bags, and I really didn't like the overuse of plastic. So now I'm asking people to bring their own containers, and we just fill them up as they get here, and that's been working out really well. People have been very, very cooperative, and I think we cut down by 90% the number of plastic bags we use, so I'm really excited about that. And here we have some arugula from Sweet Acre Farm. And here we got a few more herbs that I harvested. I showed you the cilantro and parsley today. And then there's some Swiss chard too that is also grown by Sweet Acre Farm. So that's what it looks like. Oh, I forgot to mention we also sell some beef, which is in here. So we sell these patties from Big Picture Beef, which is this company that has been working with over the past, I think since December. It's been working with them. Very high integrity, small company, raising beef, pasture fed, you know, all good. All in New England, and we sell their beef now. So I hope you enjoyed this. I tried to give an idea of what a day looks like in the life of a farmer, well, in my life at this time of the year, which is late August. And I have to say this is a pretty idyllic day in the sense that it's been really beautiful, the weather, and very pleasant, and pretty much nothing went wrong. And not all days are like that, you know. There are plenty of days where it's pouring out or hailing or whatever's going on, and you still gotta harvest, you still gotta get out there and do the work. So but you know, overall it's great anyway. And I enjoy being outside no matter what. So yeah, this is a good overall of what my day looks like. And maybe I'll do another one at a different time of the year, you know, maybe in the winter or something, because it changes so much what the daily routine looks like as the season goes on. Certain tasks disappear or wane, and others become much more important. Like in the winter, the homeschooling takes a much bigger part of my day. Today I just basically had the girls set up with their own homework, and I just checked it, whatever they needed me to check, but I wasn't really actively involved. They just do most of the work on their own. But in the winter I sit down with them. I'm much more actively involved with their schooling. And all right, well, wish you a great end of the day, and we'll see you next time.